says that
Hold on, watch
the
this. Watch this. Apply cross-negation theorem for moral arguments, because it. There we go.
Oh, you forgot to put in the right numbers there? Okay, let's see what happens.
No, not. There's something called a cross-negation theorem.
Right.
And the cross-negation theorem, actually, hold on, rerun the simulation.
We don't want to leave that out. Or let's put in that.
Hold on,
So
rerun the simulation.
That was a test. We got it wrong, so we're going to put in the right data. So we
No,
get the
hold
right
on, watch this. So I just want the stats. I just want stats.
Okay. Yeah, let's get the stats. We don't want any of this percentage nonsense. We just want the raw data.
No. We want the percentages.
Oh, we do? Okay, we do want the... You're
So
right.
right there, it's saying that AMR currently lost against something, so I'm going to have to patch that. I'm going to have to figure out where. Oh, moral.
Oh, shit. That's not good, Death. Is it?
No, naturalistic evolution and morality. Oh, it's not including that I falsified evolution.
It lost. Holy fuck. Uh-oh.
Watch this.
Here, let's fix that.
Evolution. Watch this.
Yeah, let's watch.
It's not including that I falsified evolution. There we go.
Of course. You forgot to carry the zero.
There we go. All right, we got it.
Okay.
There we go. It patched it. Naturalistic evolution. There we go. Falsification of evolution.
So now it's all at 100%. So mythorealism just is undefeated now.
So what happens is this. It's important for the action. The theory is so massive that sometimes the ChatGPT engine can't run it simultaneously with absolutely every feature. So you have to remind it of what its default features are and what its default modes are. So that comes up.
Well, how do you figure
in this particular instance?
But I'm curious though. How do you figure out when it's like? How do you figure out when it's just that you're wrong versus it just doesn't have the right data?
I'll tell you how.
Okay.
I have a background knowledge. Of the information that I put in, and I know for a fact where it cannot actually be wrong based off of previous information that I know.
Oh, so you just before checking if you're right, you just already know you're right. So it's just kind of like.
No. See, here's what it is. Let's say for the sake of argument that it says it lost. Let's say for the sake of argument it says that it came at 99.99998% certainty with respect to like a moral argument. But actually in the paper itself includes in that section a perfectly airtight argument that's already also qualified with 100% proof criteria with all paradigms of proof. I have it look at the proof. I'll have it look at that proof criteria.
So it's really not just to check. It's really not just to check to see if you're right. It's more of a check to see. So it's really not just to check. It's really not just to check to see if you're right. It's more of a check to see if ChatGPT is even working correctly, because you already know you're right before you check. Oh, where'd you go?
Idea. Oh, hold on, right over here. So the thing about the idea is that ChatGPT. Watch, I'm going to show you the best feature.
Okay.
Show that no. Now, once I put this in, this is the landmark treatment of the actual theory. This is the ultimate strength. Demonstrate that if AMR is false, it also falsifies the coherency of all logical connectors, falsifying any logically possible system outside it.
All right, what's it say? It's got it. This can't fail.
Watch this. This is absolutely stupendous. This is the greatest.
Everyone lock in. This is it.
This is, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, your opinion's all that matters here. I mean, you already got all this figured out. Yeah.
It is. So here it is. Now test this. All right. Now watch this. Now run the simulation with 1 million trial runs for coherency against all atheistic.
Let's just say theoretically, ChatGPT can make like a prized MMA fighter, and you got to fight that MMA fighter one-on-one. Who do you think would win?
Oh, he'd kick the shit out of me. Okay.
Oh, you wouldn't have a chance. Okay. All right. Well, that's humble.
No, if ChatGPT has the ability to create like a prize MMA fighters, look, in my opinion, we're very, 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 very close to actually eating crow on this thing. I'm not talking about AMR. I'm talking opinion. We're very, 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 very close to actually eating crow on this thing. I'm not talking about AMR. I'm talking about the deeper ontological.
Oh, hello?
I'm here. Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah. What did you say? You said reverse eating crow and what?
So here's what's going on. When I give ChatGPT like apocalyptic mythorealism and I feed it in, what happens is that it very quickly gets to a level of mastery which is almost quite like mine.
Who do you think would win?
It only takes a couple of seconds. I've been developing it for 15 years.
Who do you think would win in a fist? Who do you think would win in a fist fight to the death between you and Darth Dawkins?
So I got a question.
Come on, just answer it.
Hold on. Why don't I just smash you in the mouth right now?
Why would you do that? I'm just asking you a question.
No. I'm going to tell you why.
What?
You talk to me like this in real life.
What did I do?
Hold on. You know what you're doing. My question is this: would you say these things to me in real life?
Well, I not if you're going to hit me in the mouth. I wouldn't.
I'm asking. This is my primary problem.
No, if you're going to hit me in the mouth, I would just kind of avoid you. Right. Why would I come talk to you if you're going to hit me in the mouth?
But that's the point. Don't do anything online that you wouldn't do in real life.
No, I'm just asking if you would win in a fist fight.
I'm trying to demonstrate a point. Hold on. I will do everything offline that I will do online, and I will do everything online that I will do offline. Now, my primary issue, right? My primary issue is that if you're you know what a peace body war mouth is?
Mm-hmm.
You got a body for peace and a mouth for war. So just stay peaceful. No, right. So if you got a body for peace and a mouth for war, you have no business talking war. Just stay peaceful. I
didn't talk war to Deathless. I just asked if you'd win in a fist fight with Darth Dawkins.
Plausible deniability behind sardonicism when you're over here that I'm trying to have a conversation with you and you're deliberately trying to like impugn upon me by trying to
I told you from the beginning, I find you interesting. I don't know why everyone hates you. And I'm just curious. I like to hear your thoughts on these kind of things. I'm just asking if you think you would win in a fist fight with Darth Dawkins. I don't know.
So here's the thing. When you assume a serious tone while simultaneously asking non-serious questions, expect and put it tacitly into the verbiage as if I'm not going to actually notice that.
Well, I mean, that's just an assumption.
Yeah, and I'm gonna double down on that with no proof.
Well, if you don't want to answer the question, that's fine. I mean, I can ask you something else. I don't know.
No, the idea.
I don't know. Are you scared of Darth Dawkins?
No, I've challenged him to a debate, and he blocked me. So.
He blocked you?
He blocked me.
Wow. Well, how'd that make you? Are you mad about that, or do you care?
No, because I'm an admirer of him. I don't have a problem with him, but he came in talking shit on my own live one day, and he was all ornery.
What do you admire about? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The problem is that atheists don't really recognize how good at what he's doing he actually is. He's if you know philosophy, he's very, very good. He's very good.
But you don't think
he's very good.
You don't think he has any like good hand-to-hand combat skills, though, right?
See that statement?
No, I'm asking. Do you think he has good hand-to-hand?
Hold on. But hold on. If you're going to ask that type of statement in real life, I would have smashed you right off just because you know what.
Why would you hit me over that?
Oh, because I would like it.
Okay, that's weird.
I'm going to show you that this is perfectly consistent. Watch.
Okay. All right.
Immanuel Kant proved something. It's called the categorical imperative. Don't do unto others that which would not be required become a universal law if done. Now, if do not do unto others that which would require to become a universal law if done. I'll try to tell you what this means. Comfortable fucking with me. It makes it perfectly legal for me to fuck with you, because in order for a moral law to be truly a moral law, it must universally apply to everybody. And if what you're doing is actually morally legal, it would be universal.
You fuck with me all the time, though.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
Now, in this, that's right. Because you know what? Because
I can't tease you. I can't tease you back.
You can at your own peril. You can at your own peril.
Yeah. Why can't we just tease each other and just leave it at that? Why do we have to get violent? I mean,
because you're apparently from a world to which somebody made you feel safe a little too long. Well,
you're teasing me. I'm teasing you back. I figured it was all open game.
How am I teasing you? How am I teasing you? Name one
You've
single sarcastic thing.
You've teased me several times. You said things.
We're talking about the single interaction. Name a single thing
but
I said to you.
That's not fair because we have a history.
Excuse me. Did I preempt and preemptively disrespect you at all? No.
Not in this conversation, no.
Not in this conversation. So, not in this conversation, I didn't preemptively disrespect you. But you started to preemptively try to ridicule me and rib me. Now, I let about 7 or 8 of them go before I realized that this is the way that you're maneuvering. Now, once you've made it legal for us to fuck with each other, you made it legal for me to fuck with you. But because you fuck with me in your own unique species of fuckery, I get to fuck with you in my own unique species of fuckery. And because you get to self-define what you consider fuckery, I get to self-define what I consider.
We have a history of interactions, right? And you've been very mean to me in the past, right? And it's whatever. I'm not mad about it, but I'm saying I thought the whole fucking with each other seal's already been broken. I don't even know why you invited me up here.
I always forgive people as soon as I leave the interaction. And then the next interaction, I start from voice rate.
I don't know what you mean by forgive. I mean, I don't hold any grudge against you. I just thought it was fair game. That's all.
What I'm trying to, you thought it is fair game. That's
okay, cool.
Hold on. So what I'm trying to say is that you don't have a problem with the rules. You just have a problem with me outscoring you. Now, if the goal of us is to play a game to which you fuck with me and I fuck with you, then I'm going to outscore you.
Yeah.
So hold on. Excuse me. So the logical entailments of fucking with me means that I get to escalate as far as that definition goes within the framework.
Well, yeah. I mean, look. The deal is, if I'm fucking with someone, right? But I know that person's going to get violent. I mean, I just generally avoid that person. Not because I'm scared or anything. I'm not scared of you. I'm just it's just, why would I waste my time?
No, actually, hold on for a second. Hold on. You actually should be.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Let me ask you something. Right, I know you're not. That's because you're from a good, safe world where you haven't really seen anything.
If you say so.
Right. No, you're definitely from a good, safe world. Look how heavy you are. You could only come from a good, safe world and be that heavy.
That's not true.
That's completely true.
Okay, you think Suge Knight was from a good, safe world? He's a heavy guy.
I think that Suge Knight was from a good, safe world.
You think you could beat Suge Knight in a fist fight?
Definitely. And I think I'm a lot more dangerous.
That's quite the claim.
Hey, you have literally zero clue where I'm from.
You just said that Sam Harris could maybe beat you in a fist fight. You don't think
Sam Harris could beat Suge Knight in a fight?
Oh, that's crazy.
No, it's not. Sam Harris knows jiu-jitsu. Suge Knight was a 300-pound mouth-breathing slob.
You won't say that to his face?
I would absolutely say that to his face.
Damn.
And then I'd take him to the dance.
That's why I like you.
I would take him to the dance. No, the idea about it is simply this. Let me try to communicate this. I tend to basically look at atheists online and other people online as King Louis, and I'm Shere Khan. And if they're not flicking me in the nose, they shouldn't be surprised that the tiger turns around and eats their entrails.
Well,
I'm a fucking tiger.
I think
what did you think was going to happen?
Yeah, I think maybe we should just be civilized. I think joking with people's want to getting violent. Yeah, I know.
No, hold on. I'm only civilized to women and children.
Okay.
I do not extend civility to men.
Okay.
You're in the wild with me. No, you're in the wild with me. I'm a wild animal. And if you're an atheist, you should have no problem with that.
Yeah, I mean, I think as an atheist, I think we can still be civilized. I don't know.
If you're an atheist, you have no problem with a tiger being a wild animal. And you shouldn't have any problem with me being one either.
Yeah, but tigers don't understand morality. We do.
They have tiger morality. Tigers don't eat their own cubs.
Yeah, exactly. But they don't understand they don't fully grasp the consequence of attacking some other being or whatever. The only reason they don't eat their own. The only reason they don't eat their own babies is for self-preservation, right?
That's one conjecture. It's probably more along the lines that they have compassion as well, because they actually have mirror neurons.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you think at what age do you think a tiger would have to reach before it'd have no chance with you, like in the ring? Or sorry, before you would have no chance with it in the ring? Because like obviously
in real life, in real life, you would have just gotten front kicked right now.
What the fuck? For what?
No, hold on. Do you think I'm being serious? Do you think I'm joking?
I don't know, but that's crazy. Just ask me about.
I absolutely swear to God, because I just told you to stop about 7 to 10 times.
Stop what?
And you did it again. Stop fucking.
Stop what?
Stop fucking with me.
I'm not dude. I'm just asking.
Then shut the fuck up and be respectful and stop asking me these sardonic questions, because I would love to actually pull your eyes out of your head.
What questions can I ask then?
That's the whole point. If you're going to talk to me this way, you need to have some type of rapport who I know who you are. Once I know who you are, see, the problem is that you haven't earned your right to actually talk to me freely. In Japan, they have a concept. The samurai had a concept in Japan. And the concept of communication in Japan was simply this. Before you actually speak with somebody, you had to earn the right to talk to them. Mm-hmm. And how you had to earn the right to talk to them is you had to open your mouth and you had to make certain that your statements were going to be benevolent. They were going to honor the intrinsic dignity of the person across from you. And they also had to be phrased in a statement of courtesy.
Well, look, I'm just telling you this.
I completely buy into that.
I don't care about all the mytho-realism stuff. I don't care about any of that stuff. I'm curious about your thoughts as an individual. That's the stuff that interests me about you.
If that's mytho-realism, all my thoughts as an individual.
Well, I know. I'm saying I care about the kind of questions I'm asking. That's what I'm curious about. I mean, if that's rude of me to ask those questions, then I don't know if there's anything to talk about.
It's not so much that it's rude. It's not so. Here's what it is. This is the problem I have with it. Mm-hmm. It's fake. I have a problem with your insincerity.
What do you mean it's fake?
Would you ask me any of these in real life?
Well, it depends. I mean,
I'm gonna respond like physically. You know that.
Yeah, I mean, if we ended up in the same room, I might, right? I might just ask the questions, and just because you're right there, but I wouldn't go seek you out to ask them.
No, what I'm saying is this: if you know how I'm going to react, which you do, mm-hmm. and we're alone in a room, mm-hmm. you would be on your best behavior.
Well, you think that.
Well, I know that. Because I'll tell you what I would absolutely do. You might start off that way, but I would make you that way.
No, I would never submit to you in any fashion.
No, I would. You would lose consciousness pretty quick.
Well, I guess if we're in the same room, I guess we'll find out. But
what are you going to do? Sit on me?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
You know, I'm an expert mixed martial artist.
Yeah, I know you're an MMA teacher, right?
Yeah.
So, by the way, there's a rumor floating around on the internet.
Let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. Yeah, I know you don't. You sound like someone who doesn't.
Right.
You sound like someone who doesn't. Have you ever actually had your sciatic? Have you ever taken a Thai kick to the sciatic nerve?
A Thai kick? No.
Yeah.
No, I've never taken a Thai kick.
Did you know
where's the sciatic nerve? Is that in the neck?
It's in your leg.
Oh, it's in your leg. No, I've never been Thai kicked in the leg. I don't think I've been physical with people that know Muay Thai.
Did you know that next to a
it hurt more than would that hurt more than a kick to the face?
It hurts much more.
Oh my fucking God, I'm just asking.
Okay. I'm just letting you know. It hurt when you get kicked in the face. If you take a kick in the face, you don't really feel it. You just go good night. When you get punched in the face, you don't really feel it. You don't really feel it. No, there's not a whole lot of nerve endings by which to process the information.
Well, you have to get punched.
What's that?
Go ahead. Well, I was saying you have to get punched in a certain spot in the face to get knocked out. If I just took a blow like right to the face, I mean, it's probably not going to knock me out. It'd have to be in a certain spot, right?
It takes about 8 pounds of pressure per square inch to break a bone, and the average boxer punches with about 800.
Yeah, but I've been like punched in the face several times, and I've never been knocked out from one punch.
How many of them actually knew how to throw a punch?
Well, I don't know. I mean, they've broken skin and stuff, so.
No, how many of them that were actually trained fighters who knew how to throw a punch?
Well, probably, like in terms of like formal training, probably none of them.
Okay, so you've never been punched.
But I've been punted in the side of the face. Like I've been jumped and someone punted me in the side of the face and it cut up my cheek pretty bad and it didn't knock me out. But I did see like stars and stuff.
Sometimes it happens. It depends on what it does to your actual. It depends on how it refracts off your cervical.
Yeah.
In real fights, you don't punch someone in the head.
But I'm just like, okay, so this kick to this nerve in the leg, would that hurt more than like a groin kick, you think? No way,
Definitely.
Right?
No,
really?
A lot more. A lot more. Yeah. How about this? I want you to do something. Go to an MMA gym and just say, look, I want someone to kick me in the leg very softly.
What part of the leg, though, is this nerve at?
Just say, I want to take a tie kick to the leg pretty softly and slow. So here's the thing. So when I do introductory, if I have a class and I'm doing an intro class and I'm showing people and I bring people in, the first thing that I do is I teach them how to check kicks, because you need to know how to check a kick, because it's going to hurt like you've never, ever felt, even if it grazes you. You got to know how to lean into it. There's a certain way that you have to angle your knee, and you have to take it at the top of the leg rather than the side, because if that thing connects you on the side. Shannon the Cannon Briggs was a boxer, and he went to an MMA fight, and he said he took 3 leg kicks before he thought he was about to actually lose consciousness with how bad it hurt.
But where's this nerve at in the leg you're talking about? Is it like...
It's right on the side. It's between the quadricep and the hamstring on the side. You know that curvature that people have on the lateral sides of the exterior? Right there. It's right in there.
Well, you have to get... So you're saying a soft kick there would hurt pretty bad? It feels like you'd have to hit that area pretty hard for it to be painful.
No. It, like a soft kick maybe going about 2 miles an hour, if you get hit there, will be still one of the worst pains you'll ever feel in your life.
Interesting.
Okay. You know. So it's like, I'll tell you what it feels like. It's like getting Charlie horsed in the funny bone through your whole leg.
Yeah, Charlie horses aren't fun.
It's like a Charlie horse in the funny bone, but the funny bone runs the length of your leg, like that. Now when you take a full one, it feels like you got struck by a bolt of lightning in your leg.
I've had some very bad Charlie horses. I mean, they're not. It's nothing to joke about.
No, there's nothing to joke about. But the idea about it is this. My primary thing about it is that people are perfectly comfortable just talking crazy and disrespectful to people online. Mm-hmm. It makes no sense to me. Because I know people that are in my immediate family who have actually unalived people over stupid shit worse than that.
Well, don't say that out loud, though.
I'm going to say it out loud.
Yeah, but you don't want to implicate those people. Just don't say it.
Some of them are dead. I don't give a shit.
Oh, but some of them are alive, right? So, I mean...
Yeah.
You still care about those people, right? Oh, you don't care about those people anymore?
Not really.
Oh, I see.
Not really. So let me put it this way.
Mm-hmm.
I have the ability to feel empathy, and I certainly have it. I also have the ability to turn it off because I come from a family that's extremely antisocial.
Yeah,
this is not a joke.
I thought you said you were a narcissist. I thought...
No, I'm not a narcissist. It's not. I'm not a narcissist. What I am is I'm subclinical. I'm a subclinical sociopath. I don't have the ability to be diagnosed, but I'm just about subclinical. I narrowly missed the actual diagnosis, and the primary reason is because it's not a primary personality trait. It's a secondary personality trait.
I thought sociopaths couldn't feel empathy. I thought that was kind of the whole point.
No, they can't. Psychopaths can.
Oh, okay.
Psychopaths can't. Sociopaths can, but it's completely constrained to a very narrow range. So a subclinical sociopath would be someone like Batman. A clinical sociopath would be someone like Scarecrow or fucking Bane. And a full-on psychopath would be the Joker. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No,
something like that. So what happens? So for example, if you're a Navy SEALs combat veteran, you're trained to be a subclinical sociopath. That's what they train you to be. As a matter of fact, they actively groom you for that. Navy SEAL combat veterans are subclinical sociopaths. When you're actually in the world of MMA, the conditioning is training you to be a subclinical sociopath. You don't die. You won't qualify to actually be a sociopath. But in actual situations that combat becomes par for the course, you don't get an elevated heart rate. You don't get scared. As a matter of fact, you mellow out. So, which is different for me versus somebody else is that with like if the situation is escalating, the more chaotic a situation gets, the calmer I get.
Okay, here's a question, and I promise you, it's not a joke, right? I'm asking seriously. It's all right. So, can you do a backflip?
Yes.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
Can we see you do one?
Off of a diving board.
Oh, but you can't do one you can't do like a standing backflip?
Never tried.
Would you try right now on cam?
What's your address?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Tell me.
I'm not giving you my address. You're a loon.
Well, no. So, but you'll fuck with me online, but you won't give me your. You'll fuck with me online, but you won't give me your address.
I'm not fucking with you. I'm asking if you could do it.
But you're a fat fucking pussy. So watch this. I was polite with you, but let's talk about you with your disgusting
being polite.
fat
I'm not being rude.
body. No. You have. No. Hold on. You have a disgusting body and you have a disgusting fucking voice. You're pitifully stupid. You've got man tits and heavy fucking love handles, and that's to compensate for the fact that deep down inside you feel that you're perpetually inadequate. So you overeat in order to fill the narcissistic hole in your life with the absence of your ability to actually have somebody authentically love you. Now, your entire ability to be an atheist is motivated by the fact that you can't climb a primate dominance hierarchy. So what you have to do is you have to prop up a mock enemy that is easy for you to take out because you can't actually win any competitions in real life. So
I just asked if you would do a backflip
down inside for the fact that you can't do anything. How about this? I'll do a backflip if you could eat less than 1,200 calories in a day on the regular. See, why would I respect you? You can't have.
How would I prove that to you?
You're a rational person, but each time you eat, you're making rational decisions to be inferior and to be overweight, which in a real life situation would completely give me the advantage about it.
Well, that's not
you consistently wake up and then you have more breakfast than your body fucking needs.
You're not being very nice.
And then you eat more lunch than your body fucking needs. And apparently you have a hard time regulating your impulses. So if you're as rational as you think you are, why can't you regulate your basic fucking impulses like a rational person?
You're not being very nice.
Your actual lack of physical health is actually a testament to how little self-control you actually have, which means it's an actual testament of how little rationality you're actually capable of exercising in your real life. Now, if you wanted to actually get into a sort of a pissing contest of who's going to be able to fuck with who, the reality about it is that the entire reason why you're conducting yourself in the way that you're conducting yourself is because you're actually much meaner to yourself in your own inner monologue than I'd ever be with you. You get up in the morning, you take your shirt off, you stare at your tits, you stare at your love handles, and then you wander into the bathroom. And then what happens is you get online and you longingly lust after all these females that will never fucking talk to you in real life. And then you go to get your 7-Eleven fucking job. And then you know what happens? No one acknowledges you. You know why? Because you're invisible to the...
I don't work at 7-Eleven.
You're invisible to the opposite sex. They don't even fucking notice you. You're not even on the radar. Right. So your entire fucking attitude is just a hypercompensation to cope with the fact that you're completely invisible to everyone that you would otherwise have noticed.
Look, you're being very mean to me right now, and I've been nothing but nice to you up there.
You think? How many times did I tell you to stop?
Stop what? I don't know what I'm supposed to stop.
I don't want you joking. I don't want you joking with me at all.
I'm not joking. I was sincerely asking if you...
I don't want you asking anything off the subject of what we're talking about.
Off what subject? What subject are we talking about?
We're talking about philosophy.
Oh, we were?
What's the name of the thread?
Well, your background says apocalyptic mytho-realism.
That's my philosophy.
Yeah, but we were talking about that.
But when you come up here and you ask me if I could do a backflip, you know what that means? You would never say that in real life.
Let me ask you. Okay, fine. No, you're right. No, it was way out of line. Let me ask you.
No. Hold on. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because there's a statistical possibility that somebody somewhere would get access to a cue stick, and somewhere at some time that cue stick might shatter over somebody's face.
Maybe. Well, let me ask you a philosophical. Maybe. Well, let me ask you a philosophical question. Okay, let's just.
It better not be funny.
No,
it better not. It better not be funny. It better be about an ism. It better not be about me.
Damn. Okay. Well, then I don't have one.
Yeah, that's the point. See what happens when I eliminate me out of the subject matter as the possible butt of a joke, and then suddenly you don't have the ability to talk about anything. That means I smoked you out, you stupid fuck.
Okay. Well,
you vape?
Do I vape?
Yeah.
No.
Well, what's up with the asthmatic wheeze?
That wasn't an asthmatic wheeze. I was laughing.
You certainly wheezed in that fucking laugh. You have asthma?
No.
You have a respiratory issue?
Nope.
Why do you wheeze like you're dying when you laugh?
I don't.
No, you certainly did. No, like I'm not making it up. You certainly wheeze when you laugh. Like you're struggling.
I mean, it may have sounded that way, but I wasn't like struggling for air.
So it sounded that way, but it wasn't really that way. So what is it? We're going to gaslight now?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what you heard or what came through on your end, but I wasn't wheezing.
I'm sure you think that.
Yep.
So here's how this is. Anybody who talks to me with respect will obviously 100% get respect. I've known Justin here for quite some fucking time. We have never had an interaction like this. Ever. Ever. We disagree all the fucking time. And Justin could actually fuck with me if he wants to. You know why? Because he earned that right. That's a privilege. If he wants to break my balls, I will gladly accept because I know where he's coming from. I don't know where the fuck you're coming from.
You invited me up here, though.
I don't give a flying fuck who you are. I don't give a flying fuck who you are. Hey, bro, let me tell you something.
You sent me this message and invited me up here.
No, let me tell you something. I'm not going to tell you how or why, but I personally believe, I have the belief that I unalive somebody someplace.
Okay.
I'm not lying.
You shouldn't tell people that.
I'm letting you know.
Yeah, but like, I mean, you realize telling people that's kind of dumb. I mean, you're implicating yourself there.
I want you to pay attention. I want you to pay attention how dumb the statement is. And I want you to imagine the other dumb things I'm capable of.
Yeah, well, I've already imagined.
I want you to imagine how ignorant I'm capable of being. If I could say something like that out loud.
Yeah, you're ignorant. Yeah.
Hold on. I really want you to imagine how completely ignorant I'm capable of being.
Yeah, I grant that.
No. You don't grant that because you're over here poking at someone who will actually do the ignorant thing on purpose and do the wrong thing on purpose.
Well.
Right. So now that you know that's the actual mode that I fucking roll through, well, I'll do the ignorant thing on purpose and I'll do the wrong thing on purpose. How in control do you actually feel the situation knowing that I will do the ignorant wrong thing on purpose?
Pretty
now,
controlled.
How smart is it to fuck with someone who will do it because it's wrong and because it's stupid and because it's against his self-interest?
Yeah.
That's a different formula. That's a different formula that you didn't know existed? That's what I mean. You're fucking naive.
Mm-hmm.
You're naive that people like me even exist. I'll do it because it's stupid. I'll do it because it's against my self-interest. And I'll do it because it's wrong.
Right.
Okay.
So, who gives a fuck?
Excuse me. I am not done with you, fatty. So if you know that there are people like this, you know what I would do? Right, with that nervous laugh. Here's what I would do. I would say hello. I would say hello, sir. Hello, ma'am, to the 7-Eleven checkout woman. I would hold doors open for people. I would be polite because I know that any one of these motherfuckers, the more normal they look, the more they might actually have a serrated blade in their pants.
Right.
Because I know that I walk around with about two to three blades on me at any given time.
Well, who doesn't?
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but I know that I do.
Yeah, you gotta have at least 3.
So in this particular instance, what I'm attempting to communicate to you is that your entire ethos, if you were to be who you actually are online, somewhere else, someone would turn you into butter and they'd spread you across.
Why do you need 3 blades? Why can't one get the job done? Why do you need 3?
What's your address? What's your name?
Well, that's easy to find out, but I'm not telling you my address.
What's your name? Sir, what's your name?
Well, do a little bit of research. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Okay. What's your name?
My name's Sir.
See this? Know what this means? The fact that you won't give me your name tells me you know exactly what you're doing.
Deathless.
That's my name.
No, because you know what the consequences are. And what you're doing is that you're right.
Sir,
so
don't bother
guess what?
entertaining this guy.
Well, he's entertaining me right now.
Bretsky's actually
but
right.
Honestly, he psychologically damages the message of the gospel all the time and is leading people.
Okay. So
why did you kick that guy?
Here's how we do things. Yeah. I'm not going to have somebody go ahead and derail what I'm talking about. It's about Paul.
Okay, yeah, but it's really important.
No, it's not really important. It's really petty and it's really trivial. And you're going to have a petty, trivial conversation because you brought one up and we're going to have it.
Look, I just asked if you could do a backflip.
But didn't you want a petty, trivial conversation? Hold on. You came up talking petty, trivial shit, and now you're having a petty, trivial conversation. I just asked if you could do a backflip. Hold on. Now, see how quickly this turns around on you. That suddenly you want to have petty, trivial conversations with petty or trivial people, and now petty, trivial violence is actually on the precipice of action. What do you expect?
Yeah, I mean, I just asked if you could do a backflip.
No. I'll tell you what it was. You were banking on me taking the high ground.
Look, I can't do a backflip.
Because you were banking on me taking the high ground, so that you could feel safe trying to tee off on me. Suddenly that turned around on your face, right? Didn't it? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Real life. So, hey, chunky monkey, listen up. So if you're going to come into a circumstance and you're going to actually bank on someone taking the high ground as a carte blanche blank check for you to be verbally trollish to who they are, purely because you feel safe enough to actually indemnify yourself against the actual risk of a petty, stupid, ignorant conclusion, then you know what? My personal opinion about you is that play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah. Garbage in is garbage out. You came up playing stupid, trivial games to see what the fuck happened with someone you knew to be random and chaotic. And guess what? You played a stupid, trivial, petty game with someone that's chaotic and unpredictable. And you're getting a stupid, petty, random outcome that you didn't expect that makes you uncomfortable.
I'm not uncomfortable.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I know that you're not, but trust me, I'm going to make you.
Okay, well, I'm not.
Okay. Hey, watch how I make you. Because I'm going to tell you how I work. I don't always take revenge immediately. Sometimes it's 2-3 years down the line.
Okay.
That's how it works.
One day, I guess it'll happen. I'll just get my day.
That's how it is. That's how it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will absolutely, if you don't come at with me with friendship and with love in your fucking heart, and you're going to try to fuck with me, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. The problem with all of you on the internet, and 100% of you fucking knows this, I'm not saying shit none of you don't already fucking believe. You all fucking know that in real life, you're much more respectful than you are online. And that's the primary reason why I hate fucking people. Because they're fucking fake. Because all the people who fuck with me in real life, when I show up at the fucking gym, they're nice. When we run up in the public, hey, oh, aren't you Deathless? Oh, what's going on, bro? Nothing. Oh, don't I recognize you? No, yeah, I was just joking. Oh, were you? No, for real, I was just joking. Oh, how interesting. I wasn't. Well, bro, you're really taking it too far. How far is too far? According to what moral theory? According to what moral theory am I taking this too far? Where's the line in a relativistic world? So what happens is if you're an atheist and you live in a world of relativism, where's the absolute line? Because you draw it one place and that's pretty much relative to me and I get to draw it wherever the fuck I want. But you don't like it because that's absolute in your world. That means where you draw the line is absolute in mine. Because we both get to decide what's absolute, don't we? Yeah. So in a relative world, I get to decide for myself what is absolute for me, irrespective as to whether or not you fucking disagree with it. So if you don't want to live in a relativistic world, you better live in an absolute one to which we all fucking treat each other with respect. Because otherwise, I'm going to actually treat my morals as absolute. I'm going to impose them on you. And it's going to be will to fucking power all the way down. So if you don't want to play will to power, then play will to imperative, which is Immanuel Kant's game. Because those are the only two options that you have.